The consensus on Twitter is that I could do a slightly better job moving forward, preparing viewers, subscribers, and my community for dips, even if I don't think those dips are probable. So what I want to do here is this. I want to give you worst case scenarios, mid-bad case scenarios, and scenarios. Although I am more bullish than what I'm going to show you, I want to prep you for them in the event that they play out. Does that make sense? All right, you ready to see what I'm going to show you in the charts? You better be. Let's get it. Take this time to draw these on your chart. I have the exact levels. So this level down here, for example, starts at $1. It aligns with this range right here. So it gets the bottom of this structure and it gets the middle of this structure, the top of that structure. That's why this box is here. So let's say this capitulation box and this bleed box. So let's look at the red box and the yellow box. These align with the red box and the yellow box on my Bitcoin chart here. So you also might want to draw these on your Bitcoin chart. So the red box of Trias aligns with Bitcoin getting somewhere down here. Okay, so on and so forth. So if Bitcoin hit 30K, and not just on a wick and V-shaped recovery, but, you know, like hit it a couple times, for example, that means on Trias, what you would see, eventually it would have a statistically very, very strong likelihood of hitting the bottom of that box as well at $2.50. So 30K Bitcoin on something other than a V-shaped correction. Now, if it's a V-shaped Bitcoin correction and Bitcoin hits $30 or $30,000, you know, Trias might only hit like $4.20, and it might V-shape with Bitcoin. But given that that's likely not going to happen, if Bitcoin worst case, you know, or mid worst case do that, this would be the range of Trias. It would likely range between these 2 points. So that is what we're seeing in this video. So go ahead and draw those 3 lines. Now what I'm going to do is Trias is much easier to interpret in terms of recovery than most other alts because it essentially has a master EMA. So I want to show you what that will look like so you can know when in your heart you can say, hey, Trias is probably good from here upwards and onwards, even if you've already aggressively bought dips, you're out of cash, out of tether, whatever, just from an emotional standpoint, you can emotionally get a thumbs up. So before we do that, make sure you take your phone, flip it vertically, or you get flipped off. Flip your phones or get flipped off. Hit the like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell. Here's why you should hit the bell. It's time-sensitive information. How can I deliver time-sensitive stuff to you if you don't hit the bell? And also, what's going to help me out even more? Let me know in the comment section how well you think I did to prepare you for this dip, even if it's not great. That's fine. I want the raw feedback. That's why I'm making these videos. Give me the raw feedback. Saying you shouldn't have made $1,000 Trias videos or whatever, that's fine, and that's totally fair stuff. Leave me a comment down below because it's going to A, help me understand your perspective, and B, it's going to help the algo as well, and C, it's going to help you get better content out of me moving forward. So it's a win-win-win scenario. All right, let's get it. Let's jump back into the charts. But before we do, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Cosas Verdes 2. The number 2 is at the end of my name on Twitter, at Cosas Verdes number 2. Link is in the description section. Check out the description section of my videos. Let's jump back. All right. So Trias is actually pretty easy. Take a look. 8-hour, 21 EMA. All you have to do is this. You can take your brush tool. So this thing right here, it looks like a carrot. All right, and just draw it in. Now, you do have to like redo your drawing sometimes because this moves kind of fast, right? So on a daily basis, you might have to adjust this, but just kind of take a guess on where it's going to be and make it, let's say, yellow. And then go to take off all EMAs, go to the 1-hour chart. Whenever you can, so again, on a daily basis, the way this slope is, it can move very fast. So you might have to redraw it each time you look, take a look at this, right? All right, so I want to be very clear with that. So you don't just draw this here and leave it for a week and then start gauging the 1-hour candles. But if the 1-hour Stokes, so the stochastics, if the stochastics on Trias on the 1-hour, right, can get above this line, okay, or actually, so sorry. Hey, Tim, stochastics can't touch the line. What are you talking about? There's a trap down here, man. How can stochastics get up here? Yeah, okay, sorry. If price can get above this line, then retest it, which it will. It won't just fly, folks. I'm telling you, if 1-hour candles get above here, they will come down and touch this line, period. And it'll touch it for more than an hour. I'm telling you, that's exactly what would happen. That's how this yellow line will start getting a positive slope. However, if you can see stochastics, so let me make these a little bit bigger. If you could see stochastics at that time bottom out, and maybe bottom out twice, while 1 hour candles just refuse to go lower, that is a point where Trias is likely going to take a leg up. And in general, if Bitcoin is behaving at that time, that's likely your emotional thumbs up point. Am I making sense? So this yellow line is the 8-hour 21 EMA. These are 1 hour price candles. 1 hour gets above, it will come back and hit that line. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. It will happen, right? Okay, and then as that happens, 1 hour Stokes will come down. Those things will happen, period. There aren't exceptions to this rule. Even if Trias went to $100 first, it will happen, right? So that's kind of the extreme case, but it'll happen way before then, right? It'll happen even before Trias gets to it'll even happen before Trias gets like 18 bucks. It'll come up, then hit this line first. Anyway, so the more times you can get a bounce on stochastics while price stays above, the better. However, that probably only gives you a 50-50 chance, right? Or maybe slightly better than 50-50 that everything's okay. So you can use this same rule with the bigger time frames. So now go to the 2 hour. If 2 hour candles can come up, come back and hit that same line that you have drawn in. You don't have to change the yellow line. Keep it the same. If 2 hour candles can come up, 2 hour candles can hit this, and the 2 hour Stokes can come down and then start curling back up, and 2 hour candles refuse to go below here, that gives you maybe let's say a 58 out of 100 chance. So a 58% chance that everything's okay. Again, and do you want better emotional, thumbs up signals? Well, the 4 hour. So the same yellow line. If the 4 hour candles can come above, the 4 hour candles will come down and check this, right? And if while it's checking it, if 4 hour candles refuse to go below, as the 4 hour stochastics come down and then curl back up, that gives you probably closer, like it's going to be closer to 70% chance that was it, right? Or that it will be, it'll make a big run up, probably hit over 20 bucks at that point. So if that happens, you have like pretty casino house odds. So at that point, you are the casino in terms of your odds. Does the casino lose some, hands or rounds, or does the casino give money to gamblers and slot machines a lot? Yeah, the casino doesn't always win, but over time they do. Which means they have a better than 51% chance. Even in blackjack, I think the odds are it's roughly 51.5 to the house. So that's actually the gambler's best odds in all casino games, or any type of gambling game versus a casino house is blackjack. So if the 1 hour can do this, you have blackjack odds. If the 2 hour above can get it, then you have more casino house odds. It's just using the 8 hour 21, starting with the 1 hour. Once the 1 hour does it, cha-ching. Now look at the 2 hour chart. So forget about the 1 hour, that's done. Now look at the 2 hour. Are the Stokes all the way down? No. Okay, so wait. You still have only blackjack odds at that time. Go to the 2 hour. Once the 2 hour Stokes get down and curl back up, hey, I probably have 55 to 60% chances that is good. And the 4 hour can confirm, it'll just be your third set of confirmation that I have strong statistical odds. Does it guarantee no lower low? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it gives you, it's a ladder of probabilities, right? So for example, once Trias gets to $80, then the probability is like 95% chance that it's not going straight back down to there. Does that make sense? Right? So you never get to 100. There's never any guarantees in trading. The only guarantee you get in trading is that it's a brutal market and there are people out there trying to take your money. That's about the only guarantee you get here. So please use this stepping stone with the 8 hour 21 EMA. Start on the 1 hour. Once you get your check mark, then move the 1 hour out of the way, go to the 2 hour, then the 4 hour. Those are your stepping stones of confirmation. And if you like this type of mentality, this is the stuff that I train my community on, on a daily/weekly basis. I have 8+ live calls where you can turn on your camera and your mic. It's not just chatting some YouTube thing. No, you go ask me with your voice and turn on your camera if you wish. Most people don't. If this is the type of stuff you like, join the community. Links in the description section. And if you want to learn how to buy dips better, then go ahead and check out this video popping up here. If you are newer to crypto and you want to learn how to set up a chart like mine so you can interpret price a little bit better and make more money in crypto, it's free. Go learn how to set up a chart. Spend 45 minutes. It's the cost of tuition for your education. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so. Hit the bell, hit that circle that's in front of my mouth right now. And y'all just got Timified.